What you got to offer?
Pick you out a soda.
Get you forever.
Walk you to the water.
Classic casino.
Ain't born typical. Find a piece of silver.
Pretty as a diagram.
Going to the real world.
Put it in my left hand.
Put it in a fruit machine.
Everyone's a winner.
Laughing like a seagull.
You are fever. You are fever. Ain't born typical. You are fever. You are fever. Ain't born typical. Living in a suitcase.
Be a clown fall in love.
Trying to have you over.
Come around and break us.
Take it to a jukebox.
That's the situation.
Make it out of numbers. Takes no legs of a newborn pony. Left, right, keep it up, so go ahead and have her. Go ahead and leave her. Only ever had her when you were fever. I'm a fever, I ain't born typical. I'm a fever, I ain't born typical. We are fever, we ain't born typical. We are fever, we ain't born typical. We are fever, ain't born typical. We are fever, ain't born typical. Thank you. You're really getting close to me. So far, so close to me. So pull me to a yes, no, yeah. Don't tell me, baby. You think you're there to hold my hand. Come and drag me home. You think you're gonna dress me up from head to toe and then I'll go. Well, I'm a hard habit to break. I'm a hard habit to break. Your mind's playing tricks on me. You got me where you want me. change. Maybe when the lights fade, maybe it's a mistake. Thank you. From sea to mountain valley, from flesh to palms to swim, dreamers dream of, no matter what they're saying. I need you. Don't ask me why I want strings attached, unnatural as it feels. I'm loyal, oh, I'm loyal. From starry eyes colliding, from Mars to someone crying, I'll never fall back. No matter what I'm hiding, I get lost, but I always come around. It's a strange fear, it allows me to be found. I'm loyal, oh, I'm loyal. I'm loyal, oh, I got the heart of the dawn. Slap on deck, watch you through the chain. It don't matter, my love is the same. Go so far, never long, can't break the spell in my heart. I'm loyal, oh, I'm loyal. I'm loyal, oh, I got the heart of a dawn. From Boston to land, easily led. Oh, my shaking heart, you got me from the start. You got me good. Aim and take a shot. You got me on the spot like I knew you would. Oh, you get what you give. I don't regret what I did. Real life like you said, shoot my fire. Don't you settle for it. Or don't you take me all this way to bring me back to earth one day. Roll on back on impossible tracks and get carried away. Oh, my shaking heart, you got me from the start. You got me good. Aimed and now you shot. You got me on the spot like I knew you would. Oh, my shaking heart, you got me from the start. You got me good. You aimed and now you shot. Now I'm coming apart like I knew I would. There's a full moon over sunset. Got our feet in perfect stride. And we walk perfectly stop while we hold our smiles inside. And we hold our smiles inside like we're holding back the tide. And we strike in perfect meter like the sun won't ever rise. Oh, my shaking heart, you got me from the start. You got me good. You aim and now you shot. You got me on the spot like I knew you would. Oh, my shaking heart, you got me from the start. You got me good. You aimed and now you shot. Now I'm coming apart like I knew I would. Elevator straight into my skull. The escalator rises as it falls. I swear our jet is crashing in my mind. You can hold on, but I won't waste your time. Farewell, my black balloon. Farewell, my black balloon. I stood in 1,000 street scenes just around the corner from you. On the edge of a dream that you had. Has anybody ever told you it's not coming true? Farewell, my black balloon. Farewell, my black balloon. Let the weather have its way with you. Farewell, my black balloon. Let the weather get up the ride. Shout when you wanna get up the ride. Shout when you wanna get up the ride. Cross my mind, cross my mind. When my blood goes every day and night. When my heart beats over time. Like a sour cherry on your fruit stand, right? Like a sour cherry on your fruit stand. When you wanna get off the ride. Shout when you wanna get off the ride. Cross my mind, cross my mind. Like a penny in a diamond mine. We could be movers, oh. We could be shakers, oh. We could just shake something out of the blue. Get off the ride. Only sour cherry on your fruit stand, right? Only sour cherry on your fruit stand. Only sour cherry on your fruit stand, right? Only sour cherry on your fruit stand. Go home, it's over. 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 There's a monkey on my back, makes me talk like that. There's a monkey on my back, makes me talk like that. There's a monkey on my back, makes me act like that. There's a monkey on my back, makes me talk like that. My back makes me act like that. There's a monkey on my back, makes me act like that. There's a monkey on my back, makes me talk like that. There's a monkey on my back, makes me act like that.
sir.
I'll let you sit there.
Hello. Hi. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
How are you?
Really?
Since we saw you back there?
Really tired.
So this is the jump off for you on the new album, Ash and Ice, which sounds like an episode of Game of Thrones to me. So how was Coachella?
It's like a game of Survivor. I mean, you're just sort of thrown out there. There's 30-mile-an-hour winds. Dust is sort of swan diving down your throat when you're trying to sing.
I mean,
I can't see Jamie because the sun's cutting into my retinas. It's totally nuts.
Those things are quite different from playing your own show, but I like it because there's so many people there where like bands don't come to their town, so they kind of go to things like that and see lots of bands that they wouldn't normally see. And I like that kind of atmosphere.
You mentioned a game of Survivor. You have both experienced
Surviving.
physical injury.
Yeah.
You more recently.
I'm not Bear Grylls. I'm such a survivor.
But Jamie, starting with you, you had a hand injury,
Yeah.
which probably slowed. I mentioned this was 5 years since blood pressures.
Mm-hmm.
The injury probably slowed the progress on the album.
Yeah, I had surgery 6 times, so yeah, it was kind of grim. I'd be like that if with my hand in a brace, sort of trying to write a song with one hand.
I read a story that the surgeon during the operation played the Kills.
Yeah. I mean, he was I changed my surgeon. I got this French surgeon, and he was. I went to meet him on a street corner in London. Oh, it sounds so weird, right? He's really good, and but he was so French, and he was like smoking a cigarette with this big coat on and loads of scarves, and he took me into this house. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they were all playing poker and smoking and drinking. And I had this meeting with him, and I just thought, I know this doesn't seem sensible, but in a weird way, I feel good about it. And then, he played our second album, No Wow, when he was doing the surgery. He sort of got all the people involved together and said, this is a very important guitar player. And so, I'm auditioning. And so he said, he kind of tried to get them into the spirit of things.
And Allison, you had a leg injury in Nashville?
I got really drunk and I thought I could do jiu-jitsu, but I can't. I've never trained.
Jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We can all do jiu-jitsu when we're drunk.
I'm curious about the special chemistry that you have. Is it just something that has always been natural, or especially being apart for a while between albums, did it take a minute to kind of get into a zone between the two of you?
Well, I see him every day, pretty much. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because we do talk about it a lot because people ask us about it a lot, but I don't really think about the chemistry. It kind of makes you laugh. But yeah, we did. We saw each other a lot, didn't we? And it's not like all fun all the time. I make her cry and things like that. I can in the studio, like I'm mean in the studio.
You're mean?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
You seem quite nice, actually.
Yeah.
He's not.
I know. But I always think like being nice most of the time makes the meanness have even more impact.
Oh. Good point. Good point. Is the album title kind of a reflection of your personalities, the duality of your personalities?
Maybe after the fact. When we chose that title, we just loved it. It was a song title that we ended up changing the title to, and we kept it. It seemed kind of perfect in about 100 different ways, so yeah. A good title.
So we've been doing it to death quite a bit, which we love. But I have to ask you, what is double sixing it night after night? Is it like something? Is that like a sex act that I don't know about?
What, you've never double sixed?
Have you guys double sixed? No, I don't know what double sixing is.
Really? You've never double sixed?
No.
Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but you're doing it night
It's
after
like
night.
Yeah. Because once you roll a double six, you've got to roll again.
Ah.
So you just got to keep going.
You're playing dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Metaphorical dice.
I like it. Give us a glimpse into your creative process in terms of what comes first. Is it lyric first? Is it guitar line first? Is it rhythm section?
For
It's
me,
different for both of us. Yeah.
for me, it's rhythm. Yeah, pretty much. I always start with that, and it's all kind of separate for me. I'll write. You know, there's this French writer, Celine, and he said, "You have to drink an ocean to piss a cupful." Right, and that's kind of what it's like for me when I'm writing. I'll write pages and pages and pages of stuff, and they'll end up, in the end, I'll break it down to sort of 3 lines that I'll use, and then on top of that, I'll be working on rhythm, and then the guitar thing kind of comes at the last minute, really, almost.
Yeah, I mean, I think the rhythm section and the beats that you use are maybe the most underappreciated thing for the band, because everyone
That's
immediately...
what I think.
Everyone kind of thinks about the guitar and vocal, but
I
you
think
kind of
that.
forget about that. All right.
People don't forget about it.
What?
Well, they don't forget about it, do they? They're always thinking about it, but they just don't know what to say. I mean, you're making it sound like no one's listening to the beats, and I think they are. I think they really appreciate them, and they're so good, they don't know what to say.
So, Jamie, I read that you, one song on the album is inspired by a trans-Siberian rail trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, I went on the Trans-Siberian Railway, which is like 6,000 miles from Moscow to Vladivostok. I just wanted to just go away and be on my own and write, really, just sort of see what happened. And yeah, it's weird what you know when you kind of starve your body of food, it starts eating itself. Well, the same thing kind of happens with your mind when you don't see anything for 2 weeks except silver birch trees. You know, you start really going a bit, you know, your imagination starts going a bit crazy. So I wrote that song, Siberian Nights, which is a sort of, it's about Vladimir Putin, but it's sort of set in this sort of homoerotic fantasy. Not my fantasy, but I just thought, like, you know, he's so manly and macho. And so, in the Siberian Nights, he's going through, you know, riding horses bare-chested and, like, wrestling with bears and stuff. And then, but there's this moment with tenderness where he's like, he just wants to sort of, he's so macho, he just wants to hug another man, spend the night with him, and then he'll sort of get back to his, like, carpet bombing the Ukraine after that.
So, Alison.
Yes.
You, my friend, are also in The Dead Weather.
Wow.
I'm curious, is that a completely different kind of thing for you in terms, or are there commonalities in how you contribute to the two projects?
I mean, the process is really different. It's everyone in a room at once, everybody plug everything in at once, start at once, write at once. Song is recorded and written in about 2 hours. So it's just a different kind of experiment. Are you fixing my hair? Thank you. It's really completely different.
When Jack first recruited you for that band,
Tricked me.
He tricked you into it. Did you guys have to have a sit down and just say, look,
She just took off.
I did just.
Just assure Jamie, like, this is just, look, I'm still down with you. Don't freak out.
It was kind of crazy. The whole thing started because Jack had just built a studio and he wanted to know what it sounded like. So we were all there on tour, and I jumped on the bus, and he had been visiting at that show, our last show we played. LJ was there, obviously. So we overnighted to Nashville and went into the studio and thought we'd see what it sounded like, and 6 songs later, We were like, uh-oh.
Now, back on Ash and Ice, is there anything on there for you that you're especially proud of or surprised by looking back on it now?
I mean, I'm kind of surprised we finished it. In a way, it just went. It was like, you know, we were navigating such stormy seas, and there was just seemed like maybe it wouldn't get finished. But song-wise, yeah, I'm really proud of Echo Home because as I get older, I find it really hard to. I find it harder and harder to write lyrics. You know, it's just in that sort of like rock and roll meter, 4/4. I just find it difficult to express yourself like that. And my friend Bobby Gillespie from Primal Scream, he said, he was like, "Oh, you've got to listen to these lyrics, right?" And he put this record on. He's like, "This is amazing. I want to write lyrics like this." And he put the record on, and it was, "I grew my hair to scare the teacher." You know, and it was like, what? But I kind of got what he meant. You know, what he was saying really was like, I wish I could write like I was 14 again. You know? It's true, and I kind of get that. Like as you get older, you just feel like, oh no, that does, you know, I can't write that, and all that sounds stupid. So that, you know, going back to the Siberian Express, that's really what I wanted to do, was find this kind of language that I was comfortable with writing lyrics, and Echo Home was kind of I would say the one that I feel like did that. You know?
Well, the album's out June 3rd, I believe, so there's a few weeks. But a couple songs that have jumped out to me include Black Tar and also Impossible Tracks.
Yeah.
I like a lot too.
Good choices.
Yeah. Oh, good.
All good choices.
Anything getting a reaction straight off from the audiences?
Well, we haven't played Black Tar, so we don't know yet.
No.
You should try that one.
But no, it's funny. It's funny when you play things live, they do sort of take on a new sort of burst of life. And like Whirling Eye was one that, because you never really know when you've got 13 songs on a record. I mean, I kind of like them all, but you never know which ones are going to really change when you play them live. And Whirling Eye seems to be, is my favourite to play, I think. You know.
All right, you guys ready to rock? Well, thank you again for joining us on KCRW. Jamie Hintz, Alison Mosshart, The Kills.